Hello everyone, I'm Sonali. I'm a third-year PhD student here at Western Sydney University. I finished my Masters in India. I joined Western Sydney back in 2022. Since then, I've been working here with Professor Zonghua Chen, and my co-supervisors are Professor Vijay Jaisena and Adjunct Associate Professor Samsung Huda. Well, the thing that really fascinates me about plants is their adaptability to survive under any kind of extreme conditions. And after surviving those conditions, they really come up with good, strong crop performance. So here in my PhD, we are trying to improve the fertigation use efficiency in plants. So we are implementing 3 different levels of EC and potassium levels to see whether the crops are still sustaining the same quality as well as the yield without comprehending the physiological performance of those plants. So what is happening recent days, if you see, there are a lot of fertilizer increases and surge of fertilizers which is excessively leaching out into our rivers, oceans, and thus impacting our flora and fauna. So this is the main challenge we are tackling in our PhD project. We would really like to provide the evidence to real growers, commercial industry partners, and researchers so that they can efficiently produce the fertilizer-efficient crops without wasting so much of resources but getting a very good yield as well as the quality. So this project is in collaboration with CRC Future Food Systems and Qatar National Research Foundation, and I'm truly grateful to be part of such a great team because here we really want to connect with people and to describe our knowledge and what we have gained so far from our PhD research to collaborate with other people that they can implement similar kind of innovations and strategies to their field. So the expected outcomes definitely, I would say, first one, the optimizing fertigation strategies. If we know that how much dose we need to apply to our greenhouse crops specifically, and also the open field conditions, I would say it is a very good approach for the farmers, industry partners to really see that even if we are using very few resources and we are still getting the same yield and quality, then what's the point of using so much of resources? The other thing I would say is the global awareness. See, it is very important when we are doing this kind of trials, we convey our information rightly to the partners, to the farmers as well as the growers. So when I talk about science, it's not about the scientists who are doing, but there are many people who are involving to make those efforts successful. So the thing that I have learned throughout my PhD is the consistency and definitely the strength to tackle each and every challenge. It is very important at that time to have that strength, trust the process, and if you see at the end, you are pouring every little action day by day, and at the end, the bucket is gonna be full. So this is what I have learned so far. Consistency, time management, and strength to tackle each and every challenge of your life to see you grow personally as well as professionally. I would really like to continue my work in terms of plant sciences, either through a postdoctoral researcher or R&D positions in industries and government sectors. I would really like to bridge the gap between research and the real world impact